You've selected card 44, the Rising. You ascend through integration, not force, becoming quietly unstoppable. I'm Sarah Jane Michaels, your guide for this powerful card. I invite you to take a slow breath and settle into the energy and meaning of this card. The energy is not about frantic striving or dramatic transformation. The energy is deep, sustainable, and becoming. The rising appears when you're no longer growing through chaos alone, but through integration. The wisdom you once searched for externally is now beginning to root itself within you. This card represents ascension through embodiment, not escape, not perfection, not force, embodiment. There is a difference between understanding something intellectually and truly becoming it energetically. Your growth is entering a new phase where your wisdom becomes lived experience rather than temporary insight. You're no longer reaching upward desperately. You're rising naturally because your foundation has strengthened. This card often appears after profound inner work. The fears and reactions that once controlled you no longer hold the same power. Your energy is steadier now. It's clearer, more grounded. This is what true ascension feels like. Not disconnected from reality, but deeply anchored within it. The rising reminds you that sustainable growth gradually happens. You do not need to force your evolution or to rush your path. Every experience, including the difficult ones, have been shaping wisdom, resilience, and self-trust within you. You may notice that you seek less validation, feel less reactive, and no longer need to constantly prove yourself. This is a beautiful sign of inner integration. Your strength is becoming quieter because it no longer needs to perform. And there's enormous power in this kind of grounded presence. Let's take a moment to connect with the imagery in the card. Notice the mountains, the rising light, the flowing ribbons and spirals and radiant skies within the artwork. These symbols represent elevation through earned wisdom rather than sudden escape. Mountains can symbolize mastery gained step by step, while the ascending light reflects awakening consciousness and spiritual growth that still remains grounded and connected to our earth. The gold tones within the card may symbolize spiritual maturity, embodied wisdom, inner power. Remember, the rising is not frantic, it's inevitable. For the next few days, I invite you to try a simple integration exercise. At the end of the day, ask yourself, how have I grown beyond what I used to be? Notice the ways now that you respond differently or protect your energy more wisely. Write down 3 examples each day, no matter how small they may seem. This practice helps you recognize embodied growth rather than endless chasing future transformation. You don't need to force your rise. You're already rising through every lesson you've integrated with honesty and courage. Steady growth creates lasting transformation for you, and the soul that learns to trust itself becomes quietly unstoppable. I'm Sarah Jane Michaels, an Ayurvedic practitioner, somatic healer, and NLP practitioner, specializing in nervous system regulation and gut health. You can connect with me through the link below or through my website, wellnessworld.life. I wish you well.